Grand Rising, everybody. How are you? How are you feeling? Okay, we got this cord, but it don't matter. Yeah, don't even worry about the cord. Okay, all right, let's get some cards for today. What's going on for today? Welcome in. Grand Rising, everybody. I'm glad you made it here today. Okay, did y'all say thank you for being awakened? Okay. First off, we're gonna get that rethink, and then we're gonna get some crystals out the crystal deck. We're gonna get that burning love heart oracle. Okay. Then we're gonna get some clarifying situations. Okay. We're gonna get some numbers because we get those every day and they have messages. We're gonna get some what's the news, clarify it with this deck. All right. And then we're gonna get in the truth deck and clarify it with this deck. All right. All right. Okay, let's get started. Hope everybody feeling good, doing good, being good. All right. Give us some cards for the collective for the rethink. Give us some cards that they may need or need to rethink. Give us some messages. All right. Give us some truth. One full shuffle for the rethink deck for the collective. What's going on with the collective and what they need to think about or rethink for the collective? One full shuffle. All right. We got two. We'll take the bottom of the deck. Just so it'll be three. All right. It says inner peace and courage. Okay. And dream vitalization. All right. That's what we got. Okay. It says inner peace. All right. It says, I cultivate inner peace and serenity within myself. I release the negative emotions and thoughts that do not serve me and focus on the present moment. I am calm and at peace no matter what is happening around me. Okay, that's inner peace. When you can detach, okay, detach from the outside world and what's going on outside of you. Okay, that is inner peace. Once you attain that, nobody can mess with your peace. You know what I'm saying? You can go anywhere and still be in your inner peace. All right. And then you got courage. It says, I voluntarily venture beyond my comfort zone with unshakable courage, accepting dangers as stepping stones on the path to my objectives. Fear has no power over me because I am resolute in my commitment to realize my dreams and I pursue them passionately. Okay? Somebody need to get some courage, okay, to do the things that they say they want to do. You know what I'm saying? To be that person they say they want to be. So you need to have courage, okay, to gather your inner peace. Maybe you need courage to just be peaceful inside. Like you probably around a bunch of turmoil, all day, every day, but it is what it is. And you got to maintain and you got to be sure that you are taking care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Inner peace is definitely a must. All right. And then you got dream visualization. Okay. It says, through the power of visualization, I vividly envision myself attaining my goals and embodying my dream life. I immerse myself in this mental imaginary infusing this mental imagery, infusing it with intense emotions and sensations, allowing the excitement of future success to permeate my being. Okay. If you can see it, you can attain it. Okay. If you can gather it in your mind. Okay. That's the first part of manifestation. You have a thought. You know what I'm saying? And then you put the action in, and that's when you get what you have been asking for. Okay. You can't skip steps because it won't work. All right. Okay. Hopefully everybody got that. If you didn't, go to my YouTube page, rewind and rewind again if you need to, get the understanding. Okay. Just get your understanding. All right. What's next? Oh, crystal deck. All right. Let's get some crystals for the collective. Give us some crystals for the collective. Give us something they need, didn't know they need. Let's give it to them. All right, give us some crystals from the crystal deck for the collective. Give us some truth. Oh, we not gonna. Okay, I felt something was off. All right, let's get it together. All right, give us some truth. Give us some cards that the collective may need. Didn't know they need, give us some cards for the collective, a crystal, a mineral, a stone, whatever you want to give us. Give us some cards for the collective. One full shuffle. All right. All right. What we got? Carnaline. Carnaline. Look like a tangerine. Carnaline. Yes, carnaline. That's how you spell it. Okay. It says what it is: a cherry red chartaline, okay, used by ancient Romans in signet rings. Wax doesn't stick to it, and by modern folks to ward off insecurities. Carnelian's fiery energy helps spin us out of fearful thoughts, cycles, and into action. Okay, it says who needed the understimulated, anybody looking to get acquainted with their fears. Hello, fear. My name is whatever your name is. We have some beautiful work to do together. Now, shut the F up and let's go do it. Okay. And then you got where to put it. Wherever you want to inject some passion and confidence, your plateau on the your plateau on your pelvis, okay? All right. When to use it: when you find yourself creatively or sex driven on sleep mode. So if your creativity and your sex drive is on sleep mode, get you some carnelian and rub it around the affected areas and watch it go to work. Okay, that's what I'm getting. It says go with your gut. All right, go with what you need. Okay, get you some carnelian. Next, we have a Libyan gold tektite. Libyan gold tektite. All right, can you see that? Another glossy stone. Okay, it says what it is. It is a 28 million year old Saharan desert glass, only found in, you guessed it, the Sahara Desert. This gem is yellow, but far from mellow. Okay. It says, who needs it? The novel gazing and brooding binge watchers, anyone looking to hit the streets with some extra swagger, and cancers. Okay, cancers. If you, well, this is for you especially, it's for everybody, but cancers especially need the Libyan gold tektite. Okay. It says where to put it. Hold Libyan gold tektite or this card at your will center. Okay. It says just above the navel, and set some goals. Seriously, make a list, then call on this fiery, beyond ancient energy of this stone to help you break through the burning desire to binge watch the day away. Okay. It says when to use it: when your get up and go has ghosted you. Okay. Banish your boss. Okay. So if you in the bars and you just want to sit around and do nothing, you know, get you some Libyan gold tektite and help yourself. Okay, get yourself together. All right. Next we have Amazonite. Amazonite. Okay. Very pretty limestone. Okay. It says what it is. Amazonite is a brilliant blue green mineral named after Americans farmed, nope, famed river. The best Amazonite comes from Colorado. Okay. It says who needs it? Teeth grinders, anyone struggling with Mercury retrograde. It says where to put it. Place Amazonite below the throat. Relax your jaw and ask for the courage to speak your truth. when to use it. When your inner child wants to a real talk with you, ask yourself what little you really wants from life. Does it sound like what current you would want? It says, if you could just let yourself want it. Perfect. Now say it out loud for the whole universe to hear and go make it happen. Speak from the heart, okay? Get you some Amazonite.
What were you saying?
Who is this?
I'm just watching. I just wanted to talk to you. You sound like a kind soul.
Oh, hi. Okay, so hi. Okay, they just put things up. Okay. No, I'm just doing my reading, daily reading for today. But
Oh, was it a verse?
no, no,
Oh,
it's off the card. These are crystals, so we get crystals every day. Yep. All right. What's next? Okay, we're gonna go with the Oracle, the Truth Oracle deck, and then I'm gonna clarify it with this infused deck. Okay. Oh, now what just happened? Okay, I hope y'all can hear me. Okay. All right. Let's get some Truth Oracle. All right, what's going on with this deck today for the collective? What is going on? Give us some cards out the Truth Oracle deck for the collective. Give us some cards for the collective from the Truth Oracle deck. Give us some truth. Okay, give us some truth. One full shuffle for the Truth Oracle deck for the collective. What is going on for the collective out this Truth Oracle deck? Give us some cards. One full shuffle. All right, and that one landed right there. The first one, it says cool down. Okay, cool down. It says calm, pause, solidification. Okay, somebody ready to cool it down. Okay, an encounter. It says meeting by chance, love at first sight, crush. Okay, your crush ready to solidify something. Okay, what else we got? It says mirror, reflection, reference, distinguish, appearance. Okay, they mirroring, they want to mirror, or they are mirroring you. Okay, they trying to get their life together so they could be on the same page with you. Okay, and solidify that thing. And they in torment. Okay, right now this how they feeling, tormented, because they not with you. Okay, this how they feel. They feel anxiety, bondage, depression, troubled. Okay, that's how they feeling because you guys are not together. Okay, and they want to that first meet. They want their crush back. They want what they used to have. Okay, all right. Let's clarify these cards. All right, what's going on with the cool down for the collective? Let's clarify all these cards for the collective. Give us some insight on what is going on for the collective with the cool down. What's going on with calm pause, solidification for the collective? Who wanna solidify something with the collective? What is going on for the collective? One full shuffle. All right. All right, let's get these cards. All right. Okay, cool down, calm, solidification. It says only you. Okay, they wanted to be devoted to only you. All right, that's what it's saying. Only you. All right, devoted, attached, crave. Okay, and they want to return. All right, they want to return to you. Okay, they say they want to solidify it. All right, and they in sorrow. They sad right now because of some message, travel, communication. Okay, somebody sad right now about them not being able to be around. Okay, and then you got growth in the summer. Okay, they by the summer they want this to be what it is. Okay, all right. Next we got thoughts. Yeah, they isolating in their thoughts because they definitely want to be with you, but For some reason, they not there. All right. It says a giving heart, showing love, caring actions, selfless gestures. Okay. They want this with you. Okay. It say only you. All right. But they feel guilty about sabotaging it. Okay. I don't know what this is, but this is not what we doing. Okay. No. No, no, no. You're not supposed to be talking. You can sit there and listen, but don't talk. Okay. It says guilt, sabotage. Somebody feel guilty about sabotaging something. Okay. And then you got heart fog. Yeah, they was in a heart fog, missing mixed signals, blocked emotions. They was feeling messed up, and they feel guilty about doing that or whatever happened. You know what I'm saying? They was with they fake friends, following what they fake friends doing, frenemies. Of course, they don't want you to have that true love, that real love. Cause then where you stand with them? You ain't gonna be around. You gonna be with your love, So they was mad, okay. And now somebody is exhausted. They're exhausted. It says depletion, drain, long journey. Yeah, they got to start all over again, because they sabotaged what y'all had going on, and they thought it was better out there. I don't know. That's what it sounded like. They thought they had something better. I don't think so. You know. But some people realize a little too late. All right. And then we got encounter, meeting by chance, love at first sight, crush. What's going on with love at first sight and the crush? What's going on with the encounter for the collective? Give us some cards for the encounter for the collective. Give us some cards for the collective. One full shuffle. Okay. Something fell. All right. Okay. It says higher self activation. Okay. Once you encounter this new person, this love at first sight, this crush, you're going to have a higher self activation. You know what I'm saying? Because your higher self recognizes this soul and they know who they want to be with. They just got to get there. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And it says booty call, beck and call, sexual invitation, all about sex. Okay, they had an encounter with a booty call, and it was all about sex with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, and they like They said they was make believe. Oh my goodness. They said that encounter was make believe, okay? With the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody was pretending, okay? And now they want to go somewhere else and celebrate, okay? They want to celebrate the abundance of what that actual thing is going to give them, okay? Hold on 1 second. Let me plug this up. Let me plug it up. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. Plug. Here we go. Okay, make sure you quiet, mute your thing, because this is a reading. Hello? Yeah, get up out of here. Okay, I don't even know why this went to this, because, yeah. Mm-mm. Okay. Yeah, no, we not doing that. Don't interrupt the reading, because, yeah, we don't do that. All right, mirror. Who is mirroring? Who is out here mirroring for the collective? Give us some cards for mirroring. Who is mirroring for the collective? Give us some cards for mirroring. One full shuffle. All right, well, we got distance. Somebody is in the distance, separation, space blockage. Okay, they tired of that. It says they need nourishment. All right, self growth. Okay, and they intuition telling them that. Okay, about disharmony and triggers and conflict. They don't want that. They withdrawn right now. They don't want that disharmony and triggers and conflict. They They withdrawn right now, okay? And most likely they trying to figure things out for themselves so they can get back to you, okay? And they in torment. Yeah, they got anxiety. They is tormented right now. Okay, what's going on with torment for the collective? Who is tormented? Why are they tormented? Give us some cards for the collective about torment. Who is going through torment? All right, give us one for a shuffle. All right. Okay, what we got? It says finality. Okay, they're done with that. They done tormenting themselves, feeling anxious and in bondage, depressed. Okay, farewell, leave behind. Okay, because they have the strength of empowerment and they seen they seen the light. Okay, they ready for peace. Okay, they ready for peace. They ready for all of this to go away. Okay, they want inner peace. They want balance, harmony, friendship. Okay, and they tired of the mind games. They tired of doing mind games or getting mind games done on them. Okay, somebody is tired of the mind games. Okay, the torment is over. They don't want that anymore. Okay, all right, and yeah. Well, that's what that was. It said cool down, encounter. Okay, some encounter about to happen or has happened, and they ready for serendipity. They ready to be with their person. Okay, that's all that is. They ready to be with the person they love. They have a crush on. You know, they just ready for all the bull crap to stop. Okay, I don't blame you. Who wants to be in bull crap? Nobody. All right. Okay. Make sure y'all tapping that screen. Tap the screen. Don't just sit there. Let me know you're real. Tap the screen. Throw a bean. Make sure I know you're real. All right. And make sure if you didn't see everything, you can go to my YouTube page and you can see the full video. It's always good. That's my name there, one word. Okay, and that's how I spell it the way it's spelled on there. All right. Next, we're gonna get some clarifying situations. Then we're gonna get in that burning love oracle. Okay. All right. Let's clarify some situations for the collective. What is going on with the clarifying situations for the collective? Give us some cards for the clarifying situations that the collective need clarifying. All right. Give us some cards. Give us some cards for clarifying situations for the collective. Give us one full shuffle for the collective when clarifying situations. What situations do they need clarify? Give us some cards for clarifying situations. One full shuffle. All right. All right. Put that in there. And something fell. Okay. Okay, that's it. All right, what we got? We got getting advice. Okay, somebody getting advice. It says free to move in desert of isolation. Okay. Okay, so getting advice. Okay, maybe that's why you're here to get some advice. But it all starts in you. You know what I'm saying? Ask yourself these questions. You come here for verification only. Okay, confirmation. It says getting advice. Seek advice with an open heart, ready to learn and grow from the wisdom offered by others. Okay, open your heart. Okay, seek the advice that you seeking and go. Go with the advice that works for you. You know and sometimes you just really need to ask yourself these questions. Sit with God. He got you. You know, the divine definitely got you. It says free to move. Embrace your liberty to explore new paths. The world is wide open for your journey. Okay. The world is wide open for the journey. Okay. They ready to be around. They want to hear you every day. They want to talk to you. They want a conversation. Okay. All right, you're free to move. That's what it says. It says desert of isolation. It says traverse the desolate places. spaces of solitude to uncover reflections and resilient survival. Okay? So you see that man in the desert, he ain't nothing nowhere. Okay? Just know that you got this. You know, you sit with God and you think it's no way out or you got no other choice. Sit with God. He going to make a way for you if that's what you want, cuz he know your heart better than anybody. Okay? So make sure you getting those clarifications, okay? And it says new heights. Let your connection with spirit ground you as you reach for the sky, okay? I just said get with God, he got you. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you got him, okay? It's a two-way street, okay? You do for him, he do for you. And that's how that go, okay? All right. Hopefully that clarifies some situations for everybody. Okay, for the collective. Let me just shuffle this real quick, put it back. And next we're gonna get the burning heart. Okay, we're gonna get the burning heart. All right. Okay, let's see what's going on with y'all love life. What your burning heart love want to tell you? Okay, that they ain't said. All right, let's hear what they got to say that they ain't said. Make sure y'all tapping that screen. It don't cost no money. Okay. All right, give us some cards for the burning heart. What's going on with your love life? Who want love and where they at? All right, give us some cards for the burning heart love oracle for the collective. Okay, give us one shuffle, one full shuffle for the burning heart love oracle. What your love got to say to you? They ain't got nothing to say. Oh shoot, yeah, they got something to say. All right. It says, I knew you were the one when I met you. Okay? That's that love at first sight again. You know, it's all about the crush and expectations and what you want. Okay? Somebody in love with you. It says they will never compare to you. Okay? That means somebody in a situation and they with somebody that'll never compare to you. Okay? No matter how hard they try, they could never be you because it's only one you. Okay? It says, I ran because I wasn't ready for you. All right. That's what your love saying to you. They ran because they wasn't ready. And they ran into another situation that they don't even want to be in. Okay. It says, I want to make you happy. I miss your smile. Okay. Somebody misses your smile and they want to make you happy, you know, but they messed up. You know, people mess up. It just depends on how much you messed up if you can come back. Okay. It says, I am holding on to the memories of us. Okay, your love is holding on to the memories that y'all shared, that y'all made, you know, the memories of us. All right. And then we got, I need to tell you the truth. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. You were scared, you ran into another relationship, and it didn't work no way out. Okay, now you won't out. We get it. We understand. It says, I'm ready to take my mask off. Okay. Yeah, take that mask off. You can't come with no mask because you know we see you. We see you. You can't wear a mask with us, and you know that. All right. All right. It said they ready to take that mask off. Okay. It says, I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. Okay. Yeah. Did you go find out how to be that person we need you to be? Okay. Because yeah, no, you can do it. We know you can do it. But are you willing to do it? Are you ready to do it? You know what I'm saying? All right. And then we got, I should have fought for you. Okay. They feel they should have fought for you when they ghosted you and left you alone or whatever, however they did it, you know, and went into that other relationship that they are so sad that they in. They probably cry every night. Check that pillow, girl. He crying. He don't want to be with you. Mm, okay. It says, I've been watching your socials and admiring your pictures. Okay, so they watching you now. They watching you right now. Okay, they looking at what you're doing right now every day on your socials, watching you. Okay, they reminiscing on what they could have been, who they could have been. Okay, it says, "I'm sorry, I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone." Yeah, now you with that other person and they ain't who you thought they was. It is what it is. People have to learn these lessons. They had to go out there and be with that other person to realize what they had, okay, and where it's good at. All right, it says, "I want to hold you." They want to hold you now, okay? They want to hold you and love you and kiss you, all that good stuff. It says, "I don't know how to handle my emotions right now." Yeah, well, talk to God, okay? Let Him sort those things out. Things you can't handle, you give them to God, okay? You give them to the divine, and you let Him sort those things out. You know your limits, okay? You know what you can handle. You know what you can't handle. Also, the divine know what you can handle and what you can't handle. Okay, so talk to God. That's all I'm saying, and then figure it out from there. If you didn't do too much, then maybe you had a chance. But if you did too much, what? You're done. Okay, maybe next lifetime type shit. Nobody got time for the repeated cycles and how you keep doing the same thing. You talk about you wasn't ready. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Okay, maybe you'll be ready next lifetime. Who knows? But these are the lessons you have to learn. You have to go through that and figure out what really matters to you. Okay, what is really important to you. Okay, next we got that news. Let's get in this news deck, see what's going on for the collective. What is going on for the collective in that news? What's the news for the collective? Yeah, let's see what y'all got going on, what y'all need help with. All right, give us some truth. Give us some cards for the collective about that news. What's going on with the news for the collective? One full shuffle for news for the collective. Give us some news for the collective. Okay. One full shuffle. Give us some news for the collective. What they got going? Ooh, okay. What they got going on for the collective? Give us some news for the collective. Something turned over. No. Oh yeah, it did. All right. Give us some news. One full shuffle. All right, we gotta get the cards that fell. Hold on. One more. Okay. It says tiptoeing. Okay, now they tiptoeing because they ready to go. They like, I do not care. I'm about to get my stuff, pack it up, and I'm out of here. Okay, that's how they feeling. All right, they tiptoeing. It says avoiding getting caught, acting shady, sneaking around. Okay, they sneaking around and acting shady. Okay, it says spiritually woke. Self awareness, cutting through illusions, detaching from ego. Okay, that's your first step. Detach from that ego because it's not a good thing. It'll keep you from the things you love, it'll keep you from your things that you like to do. Okay, so somebody getting spiritually woke. Okay, what's going on with that? Oh, it say kinky ways. All right. Somebody got some kinky ways. It says fantasies, fetishes, sexually open, looking to explore. Okay. Somebody got lipstick evidence about them kinky ways. Okay. It says infidelity, caught cheating. Okay. Betrayal. They tiptoeing. But it looked like they done got caught. Okay, yeah, machismo. Yeah, machismo, toxic masculinity, pride. Once again, that pride to tear down everything. And then it says the cleanse at the end. You got to cleanse from that. All that toxicity, this girl, this man, that man. It's too much. And it's just going to wear you down. Okay, it did say somebody